we know that Paralympic Committee has initiated a number of projects over there. For example, the 15%. That is a lesser known project, but let's face it, 15% of the world's population have a disability. I was really amazed when I first learned this. How do you think the 15 initiative initiated and launched by the Paralympic Committee can help the cause of helping those in need, those who have a disability?
Yeah, I think the first thing is exactly to make the other 85% of the world understand that there are 15% of global population with disability. So we're talking about 1.2 billion people. So they cannot be ignored. We the 15 aims to fight discrimination, aims to make a more inclusive world. And not only through sport, that's why we have 20 international organizations outside of the world of sport with us. So we want to make improvements in not only accessibility in sport, but also when it comes to employment, in the active participation of persons with disability in society. It's a 10-year campaign.
What are your hopes and expectations for the 2022 Beijing Paralympic Games? What do you think these games can and should achieve?
I think, first of all, these games will be fantastic from a sport perspective. We have been seeing our athletes in, even though they're training in very challenging circumstances due to the pandemic, but the results in the last 2 seasons have been amazing. So we are going to see amazing sport. The technical delivery by China and the organizing committee will be fantastic. We've seen it at the Olympics. We couldn't be more excited about it. And also, our main concern here is to protect athletes and to protect the Chinese population from the pandemic. So we believe that the concept of the closed loop and all the countermeasures put in place by China, they really worked during the Olympics. So I think we'll have great games, safe games, games that will change the mindset of people around the world. I couldn't be more excited about the change that we will inspire, but also about the quality of the sport and the quality of the game.
Mr. President, there are more than 85 million people with disabilities in China. In your opinion, what can China do to further improve inclusion? How can these Paralympic Games help address that issue?
First of all, in changing perception. I remember a official publication from the Chinese government saying how the games in 2008 helped to change the perception around persons with disability. There was a negative perception in the lead up to the games, but with the games, the perception of persons with disability became of a track athlete. I think it helped in a country with 85 million people that the other more than 1 billion people, they understand differently. They see persons with disability in a different way. And that's how the games are helping to change and shape a new Chinese society, a Chinese society that is more inclusive than before. And I think China really knows how to take advantage of that. So what we believe will happen with these games is, let's say, the next chapter of it. Having in mind that we have people, youngsters and kids, teenagers, they could not understand what was going on in 2008. So there's a new generation that will be impacted of Chinese people who will be impacted by these games. So they will grow with a different mindset, and they will be the future, leaders of China, entrepreneurs, TV hosts, athletes, citizens. So they will grow and they will make a more inclusive Chinese society. And it's great to see that China is taking advantage of that, really maximizing the opportunity of hosting these games. It's a great example to the rest of the world.